Good morning. I am Bhuvneshwari from St. Joseph College of Arts and Science, Kadalur. In my previous video, I have discussed about the steps in the process of control. And in this video, I'm going to discuss about the requirements for an effective control system. So as we have discussed, control is the fifth function of functions of management. And without this control system, the other functions will not be effective. So this effective control system should satisfy all the following criteria. The first one is suitable. The control system should be appropriate to the nature, needs and the circumstances of the enterprise and each level of activity which is present inside it. For example, the flow of information which concerns the actual results should fit the organization structure. The methods, the techniques which is employed for control should be appropriate. The control system must have a focus on the objective of the organization and it should reflect the organizational needs. The second one is timely and forward looking. So it has to be in time. There should not be any delay in it. The third one is objective and comprehensible. So control should be objective and accurate. This should not be influenced by the superior or subordinates. There should be uniform application of control procedures. For example, if quality standards are fixed in the production department, it should be applicable to all employees who are involved in that production. Next one is flexible. The organizations operates in a dynamic environment. Therefore, the plans and objectives are subject to changes. So the control system should be designed accordingly that it should be able to adapt to the changes in plans and also in the objectives. The next one is the economical. The control system must be economical. The benefits which you derive from the control system should be more than its cost of operations. The next one is prescriptive and operational. So it should be very prescriptive in nature and it should be applicable. The next one is acceptable to organizational members. So all the members in the organization, they should accept it. To be effective, the control system must be recognized as necessary. This controls should be backed up with rewards and also with punishments. Both should be given, not only rewards or not only punishments. The next one is reveal exceptions at strategic points. So the control system should follow the principle of exception in pointing out the deviations. Focus should be on deviations which will have high impact and it also requires immediate action. The next one is motivate people to perform higher. So motivation is very much important. So a person has to be motivated. Only then he will achieve. So those who perform higher have to be motivated. The next one is the other aspects should also be focused. That should not be given less attention. The last point is this has to be periodically reviewed and evaluated and needed changes should be carried out. And next, let us see the various benefits of control. The first one is so in every functions or in everything what we do will have some advantage and also a disadvantage. Likewise, in control also we have some advantages, that is benefits, and also there is some limitations. First, let us see what are the benefits of control. The first one is the achievement of objectives. So every organization will have its own objectives, and those objectives may include increasing sales, it may be market share and profits, it may be improving quality, customer satisfaction, or reducing cost, and so on. So this control enables an organization to achieve these objectives. The second benefit is improves efficiency. So this control helps a manager to detect the deviations and to take suitable action to correct those deviations. That is, it is pointing out whether the organization is moving in the way as it was originally planned. It also informs whether changes have to be made and in what areas those changes has to be made. The third benefit is basis for planning. Control points to deviations and also to the weaknesses in the implementation of such plans. So it is identifying the areas where you need immediate action or where you need the remedial actions. So such information is useful while preparing the future plans so that it may ensure so that it ensures that the problems do not happen once again. The next benefit is aids coordination. So this control provides unity of direction. This also motivates everyone to achieve the common objective through the coordination. So this aids coordination among the different units of the organization, and this establishes the harmony. The next one is influences employee behavior. The employee behavior is influenced here in a positive manner. So since employees are aware that their performance is subject to control, they have to focus on improving the quality of their work. So they have to discharge their duties and responsibilities promptly so that losses and wastages will be minimized. The next one is better employee morale. So employees are provided regular feedbacks regarding their performances so that they can correct their deficiencies which has been pointed out at the initial stage itself. This provides an security and comfort also to the employees, and this helps to contribute to higher degree of morale and motivation. The next one is monitoring delegated authority. So a superior delegates his authority to his subordinates to get the things done. So the control system enables a superior to monitor whether the authority delegated is being used in the right manner. The next one is simplifies supervision. An efficient control system points out the area of weaknesses in an organization. So this simplifies the task of supervision also. So the supervisor can guide the workers to take the corrective action and go in a right path. The next one is facilitates decentralization. So the control instills confidence in the top management to decentralize its operations so that the superiors will be able to continuously monitor their performances. The next one is ensures quality. So control in an organization helps to maintain quality of standards. So the deficiencies are immediately spotted and the necessary corrective actions is also taken. So that the result is the customer satisfaction and better retention of customers also is is happening. The next one is to cope with change. So in case of technology, customer preferences, government regulations never remains constantly. It keeps on changing. So control helps in an organization to detect these changes and adapt to it accordingly. The next point is detect errors, mistakes and frauds. This control system enables to detect the errors, mistakes and frauds. Likewise, even small mistakes and errors can have a negative impact towards the organization. And if there is any fraud, that can destabilize an organization. So to avoid and detect such errors and frauds, this control system is very, very essential. The next one is control cost. In the global marketplace, cost competitiveness is very important. So this control system helps an organization to control the cost as well as to maximize the outputs also. The last benefit is deal with complexity. Today the organizations are very complex in their structure with global operations and different product lines. Therefore, the control is very, very important to ensure the efficiency and the harmony of operations. The next one is the limitations of control. So as we have seen the points of advantages, if there is an advantage, we'll have some limitations also, and these are those limitations. The first one is difficulty in setting standards. An effective control system is based on valid performance standards. The problem is that it is difficult to set the standards in areas which involves intangible aspects like areas of public relations, image management, managed development, quality of supervision, etc. These aspects are qualitative in nature and therefore setting of standards is a very big challenge. The second one is resistance to control. Employees very strongly resist control systems because their mistakes have been pointed out and they have threatening of job security and decrease autonomy. This can create competition and demand better performance also. And employees may also give false reports of their performance. Control will not only work unless people accept them. The third limitation is expensive. So installing and maintaining a control system is very expensive. To monitor different areas, systems and procedures have to be designed. Measurement and review of performance has to be done continuously, so that it requires appointment of skilled employees. So if you appoint a skilled employee, it will increase your cost. This is one of the limitation also. Then the fourth one is impact of external factors. The control system has no influence on the external environmental factors. Here the factors are like the external factors like changes in fashions, trends, technology, government rules and regulations, currency fluctuations, etc. The last limitation is limits of corrective action. So we know that businesses operate in a dynamic environment. So there are several constraints in taking these corrective actions. For example, in an airline industry, it is known that efficiency of operations and quality of service is superior in Jet Airways when compared to Indian Airlines. But in Indian Airlines, it is burdened with old aircraft, shortage of aircraft, lack of funds, political interference, unionized employees, etc. So we have such limitations in control. So I would like to conclude my topic on control by saying that control, whether it is managerial or otherwise, is an important principle and part of modern management. Control is a vital link between the goals set and the performance which you have put in and the goals which you achieve. Thank you.